Alright, I didn't expect the video to kind of start like that. Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kickered Kingdom. We're gonna go back into... Oh, I can claim my fountain stuff. That's pretty good. We're gonna go back into the world of Beast-Yeast. And you know what we're gonna do there? That's right, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with that story, because last time that we went through that, apparently the whole entire place was just filled with clowns. I'm not even joking. It was filled to the brim with clowns. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, so, as we can see, this is the wrong place. Go to continent. There we go. Beast-Yeast, World of Lies. Or is it Theater of Lies? Well, it can mean either or. But, yeah, we gotta continue on with this story. I don't know how many levels I'll be able to get through this level, but, we'll just see. But in the meantime, I will also be reading comments from the video. They gave RoboCookie the spotlight. Yeah, they did. You should check out that video if you're curious. But if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. I'm congested today. Anyway. I think we should start this off with a few comments, only just a few though, like some short ones. Like for example, Cosmetics72 says, I'm crying. When he said it was too tragic, then he was excited out of the music hall, and then the Snapdragon music playing, I crying. It was so tragic. Yeah, I gotta be honest, good music timing, pretty good. There's also a few comments from Mona Wolf Deer with one saying, me bored. Well, would you care to do something? I'm awful at jokes, I'm sorry. Also, your other comment says, common question, City of Wizards Part 1. Like, dang, the update was, like, pleb for me. Like, nothing there was fun. We didn't see Custard or Chili Pepper roll his eyes. Yeah, it's gotta be, I'll admit, I think that was one of the updates where they kind of dropped the ball with the characters. But then again, I don't think they had those characters. They didn't, no, they didn't have Custard or Chili Pepper appear. I mean, Chili Pepper did appear during the, a scene where they took away Wizard Cookie's wallet and coins in the Hollyberry Kingdom, but there was still no Custard there until episode 14-15 came out. Custard came back, and that was cool, but still. Anyway.
Pure vanilla cookie, are you all right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta raise that volume there.
Yes. Don't worry about me.
Tell me, what did Shadow Milk Cookie tell you earlier?
He disguised himself as the light of truth and spoke to me from the dark side of the moon.
Why am I excited? I shouldn't be. I'm just excited to play.
He did what? And you didn't fall for his lies, did you?
Only later did I realize it. When he revealed himself, I realized that my power and his, they are like two sides of the same coin. What do I do?
Yes. Of all cookies, you who wield the light of truth must be in great dismay. But do not fall for Shadow Milk Cookie's tricks. After all, it is his purpose to sow chaos and confusion with his lies. Now is the time to focus on your own voice, not the voice of deceit.
Elder Fairy is right, Pure Vanilla Cookie. If we don't stop Shadow Milk Cookie, things will get even worse.
I understand, White Lily Cookie.
More of them are approaching. Your Majesty, are you unharmed?
I am fine. It is my duty to fight until I am no longer able.
Alright. Honestly, Elder Fairy should probably be fine. We just gotta give him some fresh coats of armor, because, let's be honest, after having their soul sacrificed to bring White Lily back, they're probably still not going to be doing the best. Get these puppets out of here. We got a paper storm. I don't know why. The paper storm is threatening, yet it's so funny. I have a feeling that we're going to be doing with a lot of that once we encounter the final portion of this part of the story. But whatever. Let's go ahead and read another comment, because we're actually not too far into the video. Well, only 4 minutes. It's pretty good. Yes, so let's claim that. Thank you for the free loot. And now we got to get to tragic, and oh, that's probably the ending of the story. Which, is there any, like, oh no, there's nothing revealed. Probably a final boss would be... Wait, no, look, wait. Okay, final boss would be right there. Okay, trying to take all of this in is pretty interesting. But anyway, Jewel of Gems left a comment saying, any mean rich cookie breathes. Rebel cookie for the poor. He yells as he charges after them with the bow staff in his hand like he's a maniac. Well, hey, you gotta remember, if he gives to you, you'll be the rich, and then he's gonna beat you up and take over to the poor. I think this is just his reason just to beat people up. I'm just gonna be honest. Another comment from Undercover Elixir says, buy the Mermaid's Tale albums, each one is a banger. Who cares if someone is pay to win? Let them spend money on the game you enjoy, plus you can't win Kickered Kingdom, so Kickered Kingdom isn't pay to win, unless you're trying to be G, Mill, or some, but most people aren't. I feel like technically to make the game pay to win, you would have to, like, set yourself up for a challenge, kind of like, you know, like a Nuzlocke of sorts, which I've always thought about doing that. It sounds pretty fun, but I think I want a new account for that. I don't know. And also, the last comment I'll read comes from Shafira Raganosagov, says, hey, HyperHimes, if Cloud and Cream Cookie tried to do anything weird to your cookie kingdom so that he can convince you to let him take your soul gem, what would you do if he also takes custard away hostage if he were... Man, you're really painting Cloud and Cream to be like a really bad antagonist. Like, trying giving away my soul gem. Well, first of all, even if I wanted to give it to him, it has to be for a beneficial cause, and I would actually have to trust him. But if it also, what the pleather? By the way, what the pleather are these? Paper puppets, archer, knight, spear warrior, magician. Ooh, okay, funny enemies. But if it involves him probably taking custard hostage, I'm probably just gonna, like, you know, give him a good old slap and then just, like, you know, banish him away from my kingdom, because I'm sorry, but that's literally my king right there. How dare you? Anyway, back to the story. Are we gonna get some more fashion? Oh, yes.
Now where were we? Ah, yes. The Fool King was indeed so proud, so full of himself. He foolishly celebrated his victory over and over again. But then, a particularly wise cookie who had seen the truth of this world appeared in his kingdom.
Gosh, you don't know how bad with how wide their mouth is. I just want to, like, chuck a tater tot in their mouth. Oh.
And she said, I've seen the truth of this world. It needs the strength of the 5 great cookies to exist.
Is that actually her voice actor? Is that actually? It sounds similar.
Huh? That's the wrong puppet. Get the right one.
Oh.
I've seen the truth of this world. It needs the strength of the 5 great cookies to exist.
Oh, what do you know? Seems like it's the same cookie after all. Sometimes it's difficult to tell them apart. Apologies. A little bit of perfectionism is needed for a perfect show. Anyways, let us continue.
I shall return your souls to this world. And when you return, I shall prepare doughy bodies full of life for you. On the day you all regain your powers of years gone by, the world will be restored to the way it should be.
Said the wise cookie, making a promise to the 5 great cookies. And finally...
Whoops. Okay, we're just going to go through the level. Wait, okay. See, here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand about that. How could you say that's possible if that is the case? Dark Enchantress has never mentioned these cookies. She has never said any of the names of these beasts ever.
Huh? Was that... That was Dark Enchantress Cookie just now!
Just how much of this story can we trust?
If any of his words hold at least a shred of truth, it means that Dark Enchantress Cookie's schemes were much grander and even more far-reaching than we thought.
But, like Strawberry Cookie said, there is no way of telling how much of this we can really trust.
Indeed, there isn't. That is the problem.
I wonder if Dark Enchantress Cookie is planning to bake living yet hollow cookie shells for the beasts.
Cookie shells? As in living cookies? Is that even possible?
It might just be. For when I went to the witch's banquet, I found out the way to do so.
When this was also going to be important. Like, could we have found it out sooner? Just a tiny bit sooner? Why is there so much stuff being revealed to us right now? I'm just trying to enjoy myself a story. Alright, we're going to read a few more comments and get to a comment question of the day, because, well, we're basically nearly halfway through this video. So firstly, there's a comment from Princely saying, comment question of the day. It would definitely be the Dawn of the Dragon update. Of course, you know why. Not only was it a filler update, but also didn't have any special toppings in it, and don't get me started on how much story there was in the update. Yeah, there was a lot of story. A lot of story. So much story, in fact, that, like, it's beyond my own scope of vision. It's like you can't even plug and see it. Serial Designation Easy, we left a comment saying Dragon Valley update. Really? I thought the update was pretty good, especially in regards to story and also introducing Pitaya Dragon. I mean, I'll admit, BS, because they didn't make Snapdragon Cookie Snapdragon Cookie a actual Dragon tier cookie, which is ridiculous, but whatever. But the last comment I'll read from now before getting to the comment question of the day comes from Grays YT saying, what do Cookie Run fans have against kids anyway? Almost every time a child coded cookies to a major character, everyone hates on them for some reason. I have no clue. because this thing has happened with Icicle Yeti Cookie, and I don't know why people just hate on the kids so much. Like, seriously, it's weird. Like, they're just children. They're just trying to experience the wonders of what their early life is going to be before they have to worry with the fears of adulthood. I don't know, but... Anyways, for a common question of the day, I was going to ask you something in regards to the update, however... Oh, actually, you know what? I have an idea. Which cookie out of the 5... What are the beasts? I was going to say the ancient, but no, they're just the 5 beasts. But which one would you want to see released next? Because I'm curious. Like, I don't know if there's going to be another one that's going to appear right after the story, or like right at the end of the story, because even I have no idea. This is just for pure guessing at the point. But there are 5 beast cookies, and we're introduced to one of them so far, being Shadow Milk. However, there's 4 other ones, and I'm curious as to what or who you want to see be introduced next in the story. I don't know if we beat Shadow Milk, or Shadow Milk continues to destroy us and tries to get on Dark Enchantress' side. But I think it'd be pretty interesting, as if the story slowly goes on, we're going to be introduced to more of these Beast Virtue cookies, where, you know, they all have their coinciding Soul Jam cookies. Like, you know, one is the mirror of golden cheese, one's the mirror of hollyberry, one's the mirror of dark cacao, one's the mirror of pure vanilla, and one's the mirror of white lily. So that'll be great. But whatever the case is, I am very curious, because there's quite a few. I think one I would really love to see as soon as possible is, I think, what is it, Darkest Salt? Is that their name? Oh.
My dearest audience, are you ready for the next act?
No.
We don't want to hear anymore. Stop hiding behind these lies and face us head on.
Could it be that you're just grumbling to see the scene where I finally make my appearance?
Stop twisting our words!
The star of the show always appears at the climax. Make yourselves comfortable, for the highlight of this marvelous play is coming up. It'll be worth it, I promise.
We're still gonna die. Anyway.
He disappeared again.
Great.
Let's follow him. Quickly.
I thought that was gonna be the end of the cutscene, but apparently not. Oh, just throw a bunch of these. You gotta admit, I feel like he... By the way, we're attacking clouds. Paper clouds. What? Okay. Any more clouds that's gonna pop up? This is about to time over. So, the paper bird thing, the paper storm thing, it activates whenever we either attack something, or it goes up 1 tick every second. So, that's gonna be interesting to note, and hopefully the later levels won't be more ridiculous with it. Shoot, I'm gonna have a bad time, aren't I, later on? I don't know, but whatever the case is, let's go ahead and read a bit more of comments, because there's actually quite a solid amount in this video. Like, there's a few from An Idiot, which it says, one says, common question, my least favorite is one here is the anniversary update, the one introduced Rebel. I know you said from 2023, but it's included in these pictures. I have no other least favorites. I love them equally. Okay. Well, actually, I do agree, only just because, well, first of all, that update was made, I think, in either early 2024 or late 2023. Either or, it was still 2023 or late, so it doesn't matter. And your other comment says, at 11:24, how is this one of the first times that you misgendered the cookie? You always default to they, so even if you did not know the pronouns, you would still use they. I understand it's a common mistake and everyone makes mistakes, but geez, I'm sorry. Why do you think I have so much paranoia from, like, plumbing misgendering cookies? Literally, I even had a comment before saying, oh, why do you, like, keep saying sorry for misgendering, or, like, saying they? It's because I don't want to, like, destroy anyone's liability of me and think that I'm actually a terrible person and then I deserve to die, and then they could just subscribe to someone else who actually is a lot better in the brain because I'm an idiot, okay? Let me stop my mental breakdown and actually play this level, because I hate it when I misgender someone and I get blamed for it, because I know it's a plumbing accident. I don't ever intend to do it on personal level. I just want to, like, make the content, you know? I just speak too much faster for my brain to catch up, okay? I'm sorry if I'm ranting over here, but I don't want this to be like an excuse. I just want people to understand that whenever I misgender someone, I mean it in a way where I don't mean it. How do I say that? By the way, stop jumping.
The Fool King was losing his butter from anger. You see, his beloved tree was now cracked.
And by the way, when I said I mean it by not meaning it, I mean whenever I accidentally say it, I don't mean it intentionally. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to get that cleared up. By the way, broken tree.
Ah! How could this happen?
You see, while the Fool King was so busy with his tree, a certain cookie was making preparations to face him in battle.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's gonna be the blue
A
club.
cookie so dignified, sophisticated, and not to mention extremely handsome.
Okay, stop sucking yourself off. We get it.
Me, Shadow Milk Cookie! Shadow Milk Cookie couldn't forgive the foolish king for how unjustly he treated the 5 great cookies. And so, he decided to dispose of the foolish king and save his comrades.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's the next part of the story. Alright. By the way, sorry for going
Not
off.
let the joy of victory put your guard down.
I just don't like it when people assume that I'm a bad person, okay? I don't want any type of... Because this is why, like... It's like when I released Timekeeper Facts. I originally had a video of her, like, making a video where the whole video I called Timekeeper a her, but I got a bunch of comments saying, oh, it's actually a they. So I had to take the video down and I re-released the whole thing, but this time using the correct pronouns, because that's how much I actually care. Like, genuinely. Like, none of this is, like, you know, faked up. I'm literally trying to be genuine and honest about it. But, I've been going on for that too long. Let's just move on to something else. Anyway, Crystal4 actually left a comment saying, common question, my least favorite was when the Rebel Cookie update came out. Still liked it, of course, and some of the magic candies got released, but compared to the other updates from 2023, it's a little on the low side, which makes sense because it's a filler update, but nonetheless, it's still fine. And you always wish great things. Well, thank you very much. And also, Sonic Gamer left a comment saying, found it kind of disappointing that the anniversary gallery didn't show us what happened to Lord Oyster. I can imagine him into a deep depression after realizing the mistake, but I guess we'll never see that for ourselves. Yeah, I think at this point, Lord Oyster is probably really old at this point, and for all we know, they could probably be a cookie that we meet soon enough in the future. And maybe we can get a little bit of an expansive story on that. I don't know, it could be interesting. But anyway, I should go ahead and go through this level. Hopefully it should be fine. Might be the last bit. Oh, there's no cutscene here. So maybe this will be the last level for the video, or maybe we can go through one more. I don't know, it depends. But no Paper Storm. We're gonna heal up just in case. It's a good thing that we have pure vanilla on our side. Get the pleb out of there. That's a giant moon. Is that it? Alright, that's it. This time, no super dangerous cutscene. By super dangerous, I mean one where it's gonna involve us dying in the story. But anyway, let's read a bunch of comments from Smart and Sprout, who left a few, with one saying, one of the best about my current team build is Beast-Yeast, creme brulee is the best. Okay, so creme brulee is the best in your team? That's pretty fair. I heard creme brulee is pretty good. Another comment you said is, oh gosh, seems like I already finished the episodes in Tower of Adventures. Too hard for finishing the levels, which means like I'm beating episode 1 in hard mode. I mean, I was able to do it, so I guess with enough grinding, you were able to. I'm hoping that you did because, you know, oh, by the way, that's a boss. Who the pleb is that? Is that the animatronic of the seat that are a robot? Paper puppets, passive, paper dagger throw, puppet show, rehearsal, summons paper soldiers, strings of destruction. Oh, great. We gotta fight this pleb. Except it's not that pleb. They got a robot version of themselves. Great. Okay, well, let me just read a few more comments, because sheesh, this is going to be great. We'll do this level, then we're ending it, because I feel like it's fitting to end it on there. Last comment I wrote from Smart and Spiral says, OMG, I got 10 soul stones and white lily cookie, better keep grinding and get more of her. I hope that you're able to get her, because, you know, that's already a good amount of soul stones. I got 3 swords. I could slay this animatronic so bad. And also, AGamer360 left a comment saying, at 1551, I hate that vampire's kinda right. Like, my mother had a small fall because of the step to exit the train was slow, and the same train we arrived 20 minutes late. It was for my anesthetic appointment. I was there in time, so it was fine. Wait, hold on. Let me just recap this. Hey, Vampire's kind of right. Mother had a small fall because the step to exit train was too low. Yeah, to be honest, I never rode a train myself, so I can so I really can't understand that. But I think it kind of makes sense because maybe they just want the step where beneath the floor is to like.
Shadow Milk Cookie versus the Fool King. The awakening of our great hero brings us to the grand finale.
I really do think that was directed at me. But before I just go on, I'm pretty sure they just make the last floor, like the last step of the train, a little bit higher just so it doesn't collide with the ground. But of course, it comes with the cost that people might fall easier. But then again, it will give less damage to the train. So obviously, money is more reliable than humans.
What brings us the long-awaited payoff?
An idiot.
Oh, I see. The audience grows impatient. How about a teeny tiny sneak peek?
You better not.
Well, don't expect the foolish king to win.
I'm gonna... microwave noises.
No way! Surely the Fool King is gonna win!
It's Elderberry, Ginger Brave.
Oh, Shadow Milk Cookie, you almost got me!
Do not listen to the words tarred by deceit, Ginger Brave.
His lies are much more powerful than I thought.
It's not even lies, he's just being a tricker. Like, he's just being a little trickster, he is. That's all it is, he's just using wordplay to his advantage. Don't worry, when we stuff up these stairs, we'll fold them. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Oh, there you are, the star of the day!
Too cowardice to even show your real self, I get it.
Everyone give a warm round of applause.
I will not show a shred of mercy to you. I shall use every bit of strength I have left
Wait, you probably won't do that. I can tell that's just a decoy.
to drive you back into the depths, you spawn of evil.
Ooh, you wish to join me on the stage? I should give you a most cordial welcome.
Alright, well, here you go. Bonk.
Our attacks are of no use!
I just stabbed it once, it turned into a flipping giant.
Your Majesty, are you unharmed?
I am fine. There is no other way.
What way?
Is this the power of ancient evil from the legends?
White lily cookie. Pure vanilla cookie. Please, hold on a little longer to buy us some time. Meanwhile, I shall prepare my final attack. One that uses all of my remaining strength as a guardian.
No, we need you. That's a decoy.
It has been quite a while since I've used my power like this. This may just be my final battle.
Alright, well, let's do it again. Let's do the sword.
Ah!
I feel like that was bad using that.
Your Majesty!
I'll block the attacks. It's time for the final blow.
I must fulfill my duty, and I am taking you with me.
You little, pathetic, flying little pest!
It's unlike anything I've ever seen!
The last attack. The full strength of the Guardian. To witness the true power of the Guardian of the Seal. But that means His Majesty's remaining life force.
Is Shadow Milk Cookie finally defeated?
Not quite. I merely bought us some time.
He's dead.
Your Majesty!
White lily cookie, come. And listen.
Your Majesty.
If I am no more, and the Guardian's power disappears from the world, the seal will be undone. Even I do not know how much strength I have left. So please, receive the remainder of the Guardian's power.
Your Majesty, no! You must recover!
There's no time without the silver tree, the world we have dreamed of.
But I am a cookie with only half a life. Besides, this is all my fault.
Do not cry, White Lily Cookie. I remember when you left for the witch's banquet. You were so stubborn. There was no way of stopping you. Remember, that cookie who was so determined to save the world is the same cookie I am looking at right now. I never doubted that we were fighting for the same thing. You are the only one who can continue my legacy. Only you.
Elder Fairy. Yes, Your Majesty. I accept your order.
You know, that probably isn't the most optimal way on how I want to end a boss battle. Because we just saw him straight up die in front of us. And I guess their spirit now entered inside of... How many spirits does White Lily have inside of? Because you got White Lily, then there's Dark Enchantress, now there's Elder Fairy. There's a whole multi-personality thing going on there, I think. I don't know, but whatever the case, I'm pretty sure what actually happened is whatever remaining left of spirit that exists within Elder Fairy was actually now imported into White Lily. So now, I think technically she's the main ruler of the Fairy Kingdom. I think that's how it works. And whatever power she has now, it's gonna be real good. Wait, is there more to this journal? Oh, clear 210. Oh! Oh, okay. That's like the real last remaining portion, I guess. Because this fulfills everything. Okay. White Lily Cookie's journal is now complete. Okay, I didn't even know there was going to be even more to that. Okay, that's neat. I think I can end this video now, considering it went a little bit longer than I went on to think about. But there's only a few more comments that I will read, which specifically there's two from Mecha McCaber. One saying, I didn't like the Rock Festival update. I don't know, it just feels kind of forced. Really? I thought it was kind of like a successor to the BTS one, and like more full-fledged, if that makes sense. More Cookie Run branded. I don't know, that's just me. But your other comment says, you know, I realized that the song that played for the first half of that scene for Mermaid's Tale sounds awfully similar to a song from a video game Omori called Glade. I should probably look that up. I hope it doesn't have any spoilers. Oops, that was a review. I hope it doesn't have any spoilers, but because I am playing through Omori right now. But maybe I'll do like a comparison. I don't know, it'll be pretty interesting. Anyway, with that being said, now is a good time to end the video, so if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Kick Around content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a Kick Around YouTube set for absolutely free, a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi for just $1 a month. You can receive exclusive videos that wouldn't normally be released on my YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and Guardians in the next video. Here with the Hypenese.